as we bred this plant, a miracle essentially happened. A mother in Colorado Springs named Figi called my brother Joel and said, listen, I heard that you have this plant. I heard that you're making these extracts. My daughter needs this plant. Joel said, okay, tell me about your daughter. We found out that her daughter was named Charlotte. Charlotte was 5 years old and suffered from a very, very rare and violent form of epilepsy known as Dravet syndrome. Now, Charlotte would experience 300, sometimes 350 seizures a week, grand mal seizures a week. If you back that in and do the math, essentially Charlotte lived her life in a catatonic state, a seizure state. And so when my brother went to meet her, we found her in a fitted wheelchair, a feeding tube. Charlotte could not walk, she could not eat, she couldn't sleep. She'd lost all of her life functions. And we finally got the approval from a neurologist at the Children's Hospital to treat her because they'd exhausted all other options. 18 different pharmaceuticals, and many pharmaceuticals that were only approved for veterinary use. So we went and administered what became known as Charlotte's Web oil. And it was almost like watching somebody wake up from a dream, bad dream. And over the next, week, we saw such an improvement in Charlotte that she went from 350 grand mal seizures the previous week to 0 to 1, and much less severe of a seizure. So we were very excited for Charlotte and the Figi family. We didn't know what to think about this. We thought maybe this is just an isolated incident. And it turns out it's certainly not an isolated incident, as we're treating, I believe, over 30,000 children 5 years later all over the world with very similar results to what Charlotte had.